Hello, Sagittarius. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your energy update for the week of the 13th of September 2021. I hope you're doing well. Be sure to check out your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs videos in order to get the complete picture of all of the energies that you've got going on this week, because you're more than just your sun sign, of course. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there as well. I also have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. Would love to have more Sagittarius energy in there with us. You can also get mini reads in there as well. If you've got a burning question for your higher self, come along in there. It's by donation for those mini reads. What can I say? Your cards aren't coming out. What's going on, Sag? Why the reluctance to speak to me, Sagittarius guides? What's going on? Someone else had this. Aquarius had this energy too, with the cards coming out real slow. Let's see. When that happens, you know, there's something that you don't want to see. There's something that you don't want to hear in this reading. You'd rather not face something. That's what it tends to be in the energies when stuff like that happens. So you turn into the future, or not wanting the quick wins instead of the hard yards have turned into the future. You don't want to save. You don't want to delay gratification. You want it right now. I know what I want, and I want it right now. It could be something like that here, but you'll actually need to be in it for the long haul and tend to your future this week. Oh, we're on the threshold of something, but it's going to take some time. Yeah, because the best things do. So you're on the threshold of something. It's not going to be an instant win. Maybe you don't want to hear that, but it's not. I can't tell you lies. I'm not here to boost your ego. I'm here to tell you the truth, to give you the truthful information that's going to get you to where you want to be. And it takes time to get there. Sorry to be the bearer of unpopular news. Ace of Cups, look at you, feeling great about yourself. Like, feeling like your heart's overflowing. So this could be a big love week for you. Could be. Let's see. We'll get the clarifiers out about that. What else? A Magician, you're manifesting things. Nice. Things are manifesting for you. This is about you using all of the elements or all the resources that you've got. Whatever you've got right now, you know, not putting things off. So say you want to start your own business. Well, you start where you're at right now with the computer that you've got, the phone that you've got, and you use the resources that are free online to do that, you know, just to get things going. You don't wait until you've got a heap of money to get web designers together and stuff like that. You start with what you've got, and that's what the Magician is doing, starting where they're at to manifest something for the future, but starting with what you've got. Now you have communication coming in here about something like a long-term goal or a plan, is what I was hearing there. The Eight of Wands is about communication. It's also about like hitting your target. So it's a dream that you've had. It's a big dream, and tending to the future, that kind of thing. It's going to bring you what you want, but it's going to take work to get there. I mean, consistent effort kind of thing. It's not, this is more like a 5-year, 10-year plan, is what I'm hearing here, rather than it's going to happen for you right now, today, this week. A death and rebirth. Something needs to change. Right, let's get some clarifiers out about this. So something needs to, before you can have this rebirth, the starting off on this path. These are very good cards, by the way. There needs to be a death and rebirth, or something needs to change within you. Change of perception maybe, or approach. Let's see. Ace of Cups, but you're starting the week good. Feeling good. So it could be a boost. It could be like an offer coming in or something, a boost. Look what's come out with this. So maybe coming out of hermit mode, which has been a nightmare for you. And then like you could have an offer coming in this week that makes you feel really good about yourself. Maybe you've been putting work in, or you're able to put work in. You've got some kind of a skill, and then someone's recognizing that skill, saying, hey, come out of hiding. It's been a nightmare of not much happening for you. Would you like an interview? Would you want to put yourself out there on this big stage? Would you like this job? Would you like this relationship maybe, or this position in a community for some of you? You want to be the chairperson of this committee. There's something like that. Not much has been happening, and that's been a bit of a nightmare. And then you're asked to do something that puts you out there. So there's an offer coming in that's going to make you feel really good about yourself. I like it. Tell us what's behind this offer. Too many. Okay, I'll take those then. Grounding and ascension. So you've been doing the inner work while you've been in hermit mode. Inner work, you know, facing yourself, healing yourself, knowing yourself, all that kind of work. And that's the ascension path, right? Raising our vibration. You're grounding that into reality now. So it's coming good, it's manifesting. It was just 11:11 a.m. when I looked down. So you're grounding that into reality now. Things are manifesting from it. The magician, why have we got the magician here? You need to be where you're at, though, on this path. This is a long-term vision. Don't forget, this is tending to the future. There might be a reluctance to acknowledge that it's going to take work, it's going to take effort. This is a long-term plan. But it is, and all the best things are. Hey, tell us about this magician. Why is this magician here? And why are the cards getting slow again? Because you don't want to face that you're going to have to be where you're at right now. We don't want to be at the start line, do we? We want to be at the finish line already. But no, it's about running the race. It's not about the finish line. Finish line is a part of it. Sure, there's nothing wrong with the rewards that we get at the finish line, but it's not about that. It's about us and who we are to run that race in the first place. So the Queen of Materials, you need to be stable in that. The Queen of Materials is very stable. Like she knows she's going to be, she knows she's going to be successful in this, but it's in the future thing. This is the Queen of Pentacles here. This is a poster of her. She's had a poster of her being successful there because she knows it's going to happen. And so what can she do in this business that she's doing? That she's, you know, she knows she's going to get there. She knows it's a time now. Maybe she's being propelled forward. But what she can do, the money that she has got already, she's got enough money to make a poster. She's got enough money to make a website. She's starting where she's at, right? With full confidence, but not pretending that she's got more than she's got, you know, not doing that kind of thing. So you need to use the resources that you've got right now to manifest this and let it be okay to be at where you're at right now. What's behind this? Again, too many. You've got like slow cards and then too many of these cards coming out. What's behind this then? Feminine energy, so receiving it, an emotional release. Receiving it. Oh, okay. This is about the masculine and feminine balance within you here. Now we're shifting from especially in work, because I think this is about work and success for you. We're shifting out of these times where we've all had to be masculine. If you want to get by, you've got to pretend to be a type A male, white, narcissist, and extrovert. You've got to, whether you're a man or woman, whatever, whether you're introverted or you're empathic, you've just got to get by. You've got to be that. And we're moving out of that now and incorporating the feminine more. Slowly, but we are. And I think this is what it is for you. So there's part of you that knows the feminine energy, that you want to receive that you can just receive it, you know. But then there's this other part, the masculine part, and we know we've got to work toward it in the long term and all of that. And so how do we marry those two? How do we figure out ourselves of how we can integrate both this masculine and feminine energy and have success and be in the society that we're in, which has been really out of balance? How can we find that balance in ourselves first and make it work for us so that we can create that change in the world, you know? And so, yeah, it's big. It's big. You're a part of the change. You're a leader. Did you know that? I'm telling you right now. You guys, you're leaders, Sagittarius. You're leaders in that. You can see things from a different perspective and forge those new paths and figure this stuff out. I've been trying to figure this out for ages as well in myself, how the masculine and feminine balance. I've got a pretty good balance now in my business, but I'm sure it can be more feminine. I'm sure it can be more feminine and better for me in that way. More flow. Anyway, you stop out where you're at right now. 8 of Wands, this is communication coming in that's kind of aligned with this big goal, this big vision that you've got. And here you are receiving it, the Queen of Emotions. There you are receiving it. Look at this, 2 queens side by side there. Look at that. Look at the looks on their faces there. There's just like an inner knowing. They're calm, right? Their faces are calm. They're not smiling or trying to do the whole manipulation thing with the feminine. They're just really knowing where they're at, like what they deserve and all of that. Oh, not putting the wrong way around. So you're receiving something this week, and it's communication. So it's an offer or something like that. It could be someone it makes you feel great. Someone giving you a leg up, putting you out there on the stage. It's a leg up. It's just the start of things though, because you're on the threshold. There's a long-term thing going on here. So don't expect this is it. This is my big thing, and I'm just going to be completely successful. No, this is a long-term path to it, but it is a step toward it, and you're receiving it. Now, you want to receive it at the level you're at. We need to be where we're at on this journey, yeah? It's going to help you in your creativity. So it's teaching you something about your creativity. You're going to get more creative with this step, whatever it is, this opportunity that you've been given this week, the communication that's coming in. It's aligned with where you're headed. It's going to teach you how to create that thing. It could be a course. It could be an interview. It could be a collaboration of sorts. It could be a job. It could be a new friendship even, but I don't think so. I think it's more, it could be that because it's who you know and what, not what you know, the kind of thing. It could be that for some. But it requires this death and rebirth. Tell us why the death and rebirth is here. So it requires you to shift your perspective. It's kind of, well, maybe we've got the hangman here. No, Ace of Inspiration. But this is similar energy. This is about having a new vision, like an aha. This is the aha card. This needs to change. I've believed this thing, and I need to not believe that anymore in order to get on this new path. That's what that death and rebirth is like. I'm very much getting a hanged man vibe from this. That's what needs to die, is the change of mind about it, change of approach. Change of approach comes after, because the change of approach is like the action step that comes after the thoughts have changed first, the beliefs have changed. Oh, I'm going to have to do this, right? I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to be where I am right now. I'm going to have to be in it for the long term, or whatever it is that your aha. It's the aha that's important this week. Aha. What's behind this? Yeah, so this week is all about the mindset change, some kind of communication coming in, which is an opportunity, but it's not the whole shebang. It's just a step along the way, but it gives you hope. It gives you more than hope. It makes you feel amazing. You know you're on the right track, but still, it's like, come back down to earth with this grounding. Come back down to earth. Yes, you've put the ascension in there. You're grounding this in, so you're bringing it like the magician into the material form here, but it's not instant success. It's just another step along the way, and that's what life is about. The next step along the way is the next step to new beginnings, and you've had omens about it as well, about the signs, right? So this is your new beginning that you've been wanting, yes, but you're headed there. It's always the next step, right? There's never just like a ta-da, genie comes down, gives us this thing. It's just the next step. You've had omens about that too, omens about the aha, omens about the shift that needs to happen, is what I'm getting here. About that death and rebirth that needs to happen. You know that there's some change that needs to happen, right? Because if you keep on doing what you did, you're going to keep on getting what you got. So you are headed to this new beginning, and this is like a very fundamental week in that, in moving toward that. It's going to make you feel great. I love that the Ace of Cups is out first for you there, because that is a really good feeling card. When your heart is just like overflowing, it's like, yes. You're going to have some yes moments this week. What about your love life? Now, interesting, those two cards coming out, because you've got heart-to-heart conversation. So you could be having a deep and meaningful with somebody here. And this could be the one. Now, that could kind of gloat out to me and went like that, woo, 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 to me. It could be the one. I think that you're going to be having a deep and meaningful with someone this week, some of you, and trying to discern whether they are the one or not. Not presuming that they're the one just because you've got feelings for them. Because we can do that. We can get overly romantic. But actually getting to know them and discerning with your head as well as your heart. The feeling's got to be there for sure. But then we discern with our head whether they're actually compatible with us, whether we're on the same page, whether we've got the same values, or, you know, all the important stuff for a relationship that makes a relationship, not just on feelings. This could be the one. So you're having a deep and meaningful to find out whether you are on the same page, whether you want the same things in life, whether you've got the same values, all of that healthy relationship stuff, to make a firm decision on someone. Or firm enough. There's still an element of risk when you open up our hearts and get into a relationship. We can't know everything first, be 100% on someone, but they could be the one. And once we get to this point of, yeah, you could be the one, okay, let's start this thing, let's get into a relationship and see how it goes. Feels like that to me. Bring love into the situation. This could be a friendship turning into a love situation here. Deep and meaningful with someone to find out whether they are. So you could have been having an inkling that maybe you got feelings with someone, and maybe it could be right for me. I don't know though. I don't know them that well. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with them and find out. Could be scary. I mean, yeah, to have that conversation, because you're gonna have to reveal that you got feelings. But the conversation needs to be had because it needs to be expressed here. Oh, you got to be brave, Sagittarius. You're ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. This is someone you've been thinking about, feeling about. Now comes the time to take action and express it in a conversation, a heart-to-heart conversation, deep and meaningful. Tell me, I'm nosy, in the comments below. Tell me what's going on. The runner. Oh, but you're scared they're going to run away. Hey, can I talk to you? Ah! Run. Maybe that's happened to you in the past. People that know that they're not on the same page as you, they already know that. And so when you suggest, oh, let's talk about this, they're like, okay, maybe next lifetime. And they do a runner. You're scared of that. So this is a fear of intimacy. It's a fear of opening up. It's the fear. I was picking up that nervousness here. I mean, it's natural, hey. To when it comes to time to express how we feel about someone, that yes, it makes the best of us nervous. It makes everyone nervous. We're all like little teenagers inside when we fall in love, especially. So it seems like you're moving, or you could be moving something from friendship to relationship, and just like testing the waters kind of thing, having that conversation, being brave. You've got tender embrace, so it might go well. Could be getting some loving. You could remain just friends here. The love remaining there. Of course, that's going to be another thing too. If this is a friendship possibly turning into more, there's always that worry that we're going to lose the friendship. Now, if you're in integrity, if you're good people, you're not going to lose that friendship. Hopefully. But yeah, you could be getting some loving from it. That's nice. And anyway, Ace of Cups being out first here, I think you're going to feel good this week. This is a good feeling week for Sagittarians. What energies do you need to tap into within yourself this week? Clarity and striving. It's like keep on going, get that clarity each step of the way, every step of the way forward. That's all you need, is that next step forward. Keep on getting clarity in the position you're at now. Be where you're at now and use whatever you've got right now to move forward. Get the clarity in that and keep on reaching forward, reaching for the next step, reaching for the next step. Sagittarius, you're doing good things right now. Keep it up. Keep up that good work. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. It really helps my channel out, as does commenting as well. I love hearing from you guys, and I do respond to almost everybody right now, unless it's just, then I don't bother. But very few of you do that. And if you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing and click that notification bell to find out when I'm on live as well. Have the best week ever. I will see you tomorrow in the Daily Energy Update. Bye.